okay?
Yeah. Very clear.
Okay, good. Okay. So the situation in my classroom, guys, can you see this is a Japanese classroom, and all
Oh,
of
I
the class,
see.
we can only be one class, one computer. So we can't all log in on our own computers. So when you talk with my students, they will come to the front and talk with you so that their face is in the camera. Okay. And then that should work. Okay. Do you think so, Fika?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, we are fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many students do you have right now in your
I
class?
don't know. How many are we? 16 plus, 17, 18, around 24
Oh,
in the room.
24.
But we
We
don't
started.
all have to speak. Some of them just want to listen.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's okay. It's all a good experience for them to learn about
Yeah.
Malaysia and
Yeah.
You
So
can't
now,
see me. Hi. Okay. Okay.
all right. So can we start?
Yep.
Okay. Should I start first or?
Oh, wait. This way? Yeah. Wait, no. Which way is this?
Is that okay?
Okay.
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 I'm feeling very nervous right now, but it's okay.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, Debbie.
Yes.
So thank you for accepting my invitation to have this kind of class. All right. So thanks to you and also thanks to your students as well. Okay. So right now, actually, my students are still at home. Okay. So because we have this COVID-19 thingy, so they are still at home, but in 2 weeks' time they're going back to school.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the background of them. So that's why me now, actually I don't have school today. I'm already started my work. I mean, I'm already at school. But today is our weekend, so I just stay at home. And to fix with your timetable, so I have my class at home. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So just a little bit about us. I think you have been to our school, right? Last time.
Yes, I came there. I think
Yeah.
I
In
don't
which
know,
year is
maybe
that?
4 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was in 2015, isn't it?
Yes, maybe.
Yeah. You came to our school like more than one time, right? 2 times.
Oh
I
yeah, the
think.
second time I came with my family. Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll
You
just
met.
tell my class. I want to
Yeah.
tell them the story.
Yeah.
So we came with my husband and son, but we
Yeah.
were right up the top of Malaysia, and we had to drive back. And then there was
Was it
some
Penang?
traffic jam on the freeway.
Yeah.
And poor Tika was in the boarding house because she was still on duty there before she had her children. And
Okay.
now she had to wait till 2 o'clock in the morning to let us there. So I felt so bad for you, Fika. Sorry about that.
It's okay. And then we have this. I'm not sure whether they are in SPF already or not. I mean, my students. I think back in 2015, we have this kind of bridge program, right? Where you
Yes,
come to Malaysia and teacher Roha is actually send regard to you. I mean, like, I tell my colleague and my new principal as well, we have this kind of online learning, and then
yes,
all of them send their regards to you. Anyway,
yes. So thank you for letting my students learn about Malaysia as well, because I think it's the first time that we had a live video conference with Malaysian students, and they're
yeah.
very. I'm sure my students can learn a lot about your country, and I hope that we can talk to you about Australia.
Okay, yeah. All right. I think enough me talking. I think I let the button pass to my students and your students. Okay, what if
Sure.
we start our communication? I guess.
Yep. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can you make it full screen? Can you do it? I don't know. I had to do it. Oh, wait. Is that it? Oh, okay.
Is there a different view?
No, it's that one.
You want to make this one full screen?
Yeah.
At the top, the box, the
Mhm.
square
Yeah.
at the top.
Next
right
to
hand
X.
corner.
No,
No,
yeah,
right
go
at
up,
the
go
top,
up.
right at the top, the square.
Yeah,
That
there,
one.
that one.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
but I want to make it like so the speaker can come at the beginning, at the change layout.
Change layout, yeah.
Full screen. Sorry, we're just playing with the layout. Change layout.
It's okay.
I want to have spotlight, sidebar, maybe. This one. Yeah. Oh. Okay, but then will the speaker, whoever's speaking?
Either do either sidebar or spotlight. I would imagine spotlight would highlight whoever's talking.
Is it?
That's what I would guess. I've never used
Spotlight.
Google Meets. No, it's just us. It's just us. Yeah, how about we?
Do you don't you just
Okay. Okay, is somebody going to start talking?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, anyone can start. Your students or my students. Or maybe you can have any question for my class. Any question that you want to ask your friends there?
Yeah. Okay. You want to go, Finnegan? Okay. One of my students wants to ask.
Okay, sure. We can tell us your name first and then start with your question.
Hi, my name is Finnegan. And my question is, due to COVID-19, would you guys be able to visit Singapore at all? I know, would they have shut down like the borders, I guess, for that big city?
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you visit Singapore or not?
No,
No,
no, we cannot not visit yet. Singapore.
that's really unfortunate.
Mm.
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe you should ask them, do they even want to go to Singapore?
I mean, yeah. Would you even want to go to Singapore?
I'm not sure whether my students have any relatives in Singapore or not. I'm not sure. Do you have any relatives in Singapore?
do
Or
you
maybe
have
your
any
parents-
relatives in Singapore?
Some of our parents are working. I mean, some of the students' parents are working in Singapore anyway because we are quite close. Yeah. So some of my colleagues, some of the husbands cannot go to work because the border has closed. So yeah, I'm not sure about my family.
So some of the families can't go to work because some people go from Malaysia to work in Singapore, but now the border is closed, so they can't go there. Yeah, I showed my students where your town is, so they know the location of Johor Bahru is very close to Singapore.
Okay. So any question from Malaysia?
Any other questions?
I think she meant from the Malaysian side.
Yeah, Malaysian students. Maybe you can tell them your name and then your question.
Okay.
Anyone?
I have question.
Okay.
Okay, your name first, please.
Okay, my name is Wan Alia. You can call me Alia. So my question is, have you ever came to Malaysia before?
Okay. From my class, how many people have been to Malaysia? 1 and 2. I think that do you want to come forward, Seb?
Joseph, do you want to speak?
Okay. So
I like cutting up.
come and tell them. Just go over so we can.
You move to the
Guys, how can I make this come up? The sound in the speakers. Sorry, I'm just trying to fit the speaker so we can have it more louder. Okay. Okay, cool. I think that's better. I said, let's move over. Seb, come here. Okay, so one of my students has an interesting story for you.
Dude, look, you can
You have
ask
to
me
show the
everything. No,
Okay, so tell them your name.
My name's Sebastian,
Sebastian.
and I used to live in Borneo.
And yeah. And tell them why.
Because I was born in Brunei and I lived in Malaysia.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
That's cool.
Do you have any relative here?
Pardon?
Do you have any relatives in Malaysia?
Yeah, my mom was Malaysian.
Oh, really? Wow, that's quite interesting then. Can you speak Malay anyway?
I know like 4 words.
Oh, what are the language? And what are the words that you know?
Makan, susu,
Oh, wow.
and ayam.
Oh, wow. I'm so impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
swap out so you can get this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sebastian and Aya. Do we have another question from Malaysian side?
Okay, girls, do you have any questions?
How can I see? Can you see it?
I think it'd be better if we saw like everyone, not just like one.
Oh, okay. So do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's okay. Please just fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. Does one of your girls want to ask another question?
No, because this would be better. I think.
Yeah, because then you can see some
Yeah.
people in the question asker. Okay.
Oh, and that one. Don't do that. Yeah,
One to everyone.
the three dots.
Yeah.
Top one.
Sidebar. I don't tile. No
I mean, that'd probably be unexpected.
Okay. Okay. Whoever's asking the question, can you ask us a question? They want to ask one more. I think someone's ready.
There we go. Oh, this is so hard.
Chelsea, is someone going to ask us?
Teacher, I would like to ask a question.
Please.
Okay, sorry, who is speaking? Yahoo.
Nia.
Nia. Okay, all right. Sure.
My question is, what is the food that resemble your country?
Food that resembles our country. Okay, someone has to tell
One
them.
person answer.
Everybody's talking.
Yeah, when it
Someone-
comes to food, everyone loves food, right? I mean, loves to talk about food, right?
Yes, everyone loves to talk about food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole,
Me,
tell
yeah.
them.
There is meat pies.
Guys, just stop talking so they can hear us. Nicole will summarize our answer.
There is Vegemite, which is a spread that you put on toast and bread. There is Billingtons.
It's a cake.
It's like
Type of
a
cake.
sweet cake. I
Barbecue.
barbecues
Oh, I see.
When you eat a lot of steak.
where we eat meat like steak and sausages. And
Okay.
Let's go Finnegan if you want to add.
I'm just trying to think of them. Sorry, I was just counting them off in my head. Maybe fairy bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy bread is another big one, which is just butter on bread with sprinkles on top, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
Very sugary.
Yeah, exactly. That's New Zealand. Yeah.
Okay. Just Jason, do you have a question to ask? Did you have one? What?
What's your favorite city to go to in Malaysia?
Does you not have a question?
Okay, anyone would like to answer? Favorite city to visit in Malaysia, right? The question?
Favorite city? Yes.
Yeah. Anyone would like to respond?
For me, I would say Kuala Lumpur.
Okay,
I
why?
agree.
Kuala Lumpur, the capital city.
Yes, because I live there.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
That's
So ask it.
Okay, what is so special about Kuala Lumpur?
Yeah.
Debbie, have you been to KL?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. So it's big city in Malaysia.
Yeah. It's a wonderful city. It's very easy to get around. The transport is very good.
Yeah.
The food is very good. It's very modern now. The shopping centers are very modern.
Yes.
So it's becoming more beautiful every year, maybe.
Yeah.
I also like the traditional marketplace. Central Market is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy a lot of stuff there, right? Central Market.
Yeah, the traditional Malaysian things. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. One of my students has another question. Joseph, you wanna go? Okay. So
Hi,
tell them your name.
My name is Joseph. I was just wondering about your daily routine.
Your
At
daily
school or at home?
is maybe at school.
school.
At school.
Alright. Yeah.
Pika,
Okay.
is that your house? Someone is doing repairs.
Yeah, my mom. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Anyone would like to respond to your friend's question?
Does he mean a routine at school or at home?
At school?
Mm, at school, maybe because we're at in school, so our daily routine is just the same. We started at 5. We started at 5, and we went to the class at 6 something, I guess. And we will have a lesson until around 10, and then we have recess. After that, we will continue our lesson until 12:30 something,
12:40.
and we have lunch. We finish our school hours at 4.
Okay.
Very early.
Yeah, they have to get up early. I think my students want to know, why do you have to get up early? Because they are interested in your religion.
Oh, we woke up at 5 and then we went to shower. After that, we need to go to our mosque to pray. So that's why we need to wake up early, because we need to clear the block. So we all of us will um, gather at the mosque. So after we pray, then we will do our daily routine at school.
Yeah. And girls, do you have to pray in the middle of the day as well during school time?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's right. Is it before lunch or after lunch?
After lunch.
After lunch.
Yeah. Also, tell my class about your canteen at school. What kind of things can you eat at the canteen?
Maybe some of them already forgot their canteen because it's been like 4 months at home.
Fried chicken, fried chicken.
We have teacher.
Fried chicken, teacher. Vegetables. Donut.
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 Also some fried rice
Fried
and
rice.
fried noodles.
Iced tea, iced tea.
Iced tea, yeah. And I was there. I love to have an iced Nescafe ice is my favorite.
Oh yeah. That's Malaysian favorite.
Yes. Yeah, so they have like a canteen at school where they can get their food every day. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, are your students aware that we are actually boarding school and they don't go back home every day? I think they're aware of that, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
told them
maybe.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I told them about that, but then I think they want to know, like, is it difficult to be in a boarding school? Girls, do you miss your
Yeah.
friends or parents?
Nah, it's not that difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it used to when we on our first year.
Yeah.
What?
We
But-
always
Wasn't that
cry.
yeah.
Yeah, some of
Yeah.
them are still homesick, right? I mean, it's normal, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Even though already like this is their third year of living in a boarding school, but I
Yeah.
guess they are still having their homesickness.
Yeah. So what year are you girls in now?
Now they are in Form 3. Year. They are. I think they are about the same age, right? 15 years old. Am I right?
Yeah.
Your students as well. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, would the girls, someone like to ask us one of the questions? You prepared to ask us?
Yeah, any question from the girls, from my students?
Teacher,
Yes.
can I ask?
Yes.
Do you play any sports? Because I do play sport here. I play hockey field and floorball. I don't know if you guys know what floorball is, but it's a new sport lah.
What is it? What is it?
What? What?
What do you call it? What is it called?
Floorball. Floor and ball.
Floorball. Do you know that game? No. Can you tell my students about that? No.
So it's just like ice hockey, but we play it on the court, and it is more swifter.
Ice hockey, but they play it on a court.
Is it like the hockey that we play at the gym?
Oh, wait.
And
It's like ice hockey. It's that.
Yeah. So do you play with a ball or something that slides along the ground?
You still have stick, right? I mean the floorball thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still has a stick. Yeah. But do you play with a ball or something flat? A puck like ice hockey?
Sorry?
Do you play with a ball or a puck? Something different?
Different. Is we don't use puck. We use ball, a very light ball.
A different ball.
If that's what you mean. If that's what you mean.
Yeah.
And the game is more faster than ice hockey.
Oh, faster. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, would anyone like to talk about sport? Do you want to, Kyle? No. Emily or Amy, do you play sport? Go there, go and tell them. My student will tell you about their sport they play. Tell them your name.
Hello, I'm Amy.
Hello.
I play netball.
Oh.
Cool.
I think we have netball here as well, right? Netball playing in our class. Who? Who are netball playing in our class? I also forgot already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can continue. Amy.
Yeah, okay. Anyone else? What other sport do we play? Do you want to go, Tom? Oh, Harry, sorry. I always get them mixed up. I know, I've only known them for 4 years.
I'm Harry.
Just stop talking so they can hear Harry talking.
I'm Harry. Hello.
Hello, Harry.
Hello. I play basketball, which is kind of like netball if you haven't played it before.
Yeah, basketball. You have basketball club at your school, girls, don't you?
Yeah, we do have.
We do have.
Yeah, they have basketball club.
The competition here has been cancelled for now, though.
Oh yeah, due to COVID, right?
Yeah.
Are you the school basketball? Are you the school team?
No, the school doesn't have a.
You play as a school team?
No.
It's
a separately. It's a community league.
Guys, please don't talk because it's hard for the girls to hear the actual speaker. Yeah. They play in the community on a Saturday. Is that? Oh no, what day do you play?
Monday, Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Cool. Okay.
It's usually after school when it's not cancelled.
Yeah, but now it's cancelled because of COVID. Yeah. Okay, Lucas, tell them your name.
Hello, I'm Lucas, and I fence.
Hi.
Do you know fencing? Fencing? Maybe they are surprised by your long hair. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Is your name Lucas? Is your name Lucas?
Yeah.
You have a really beautiful hair.
There you go. Impress the girls. Yeah, very good. Okay, thank you, Lucas. Go, Sam.
Hello, my name is Samantha, and I do Taekwondo.
Hi.
Sorry, I didn't catch you. What did you do just now?
I do Taekwondo.
Oh, taekwondo. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What belt are you?
What belt?
Yes.
I'm green belt at the moment.
Oh, okay. Anyone doing taekwondo in our? I mean, do we have taekwondo club? Have, right? No. We don't have taekwondo club in our school.
Silat teacher.
We have silat. Yeah, we have silat.
How about the Malaysian one? The Malaysian martial art. Girls
Yes.
do.
Anyone in silat team? In our class?
No.
No.
Not me. Not me.
Not me. Yeah. What's it called? Fika?
Silat. We call it silat. Yes. They have to wear black attire.
Yeah, I remember.
And also they also have the different colors of belt.
Yes.
According to their level.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
Just like
they performed for me when I went to your school. It's very impressive. And also traditional Malaysian drums. Yeah.
Oh yeah, band is it?
The drum. No, that's not drum.
Our marching band.
No. The small traditional drumming.
What was that?
Kompang.
Oh, kompang. We call it kompang.
Yeah, kompang.
Oh. Yeah, anyone kompang? I think there are some of you from kompang club, right?
Yes.
Who?
Yeah, traditional Malaysian drumming. Very cool. Okay, Kyle wants to tell you his sport. Go, Kyle.
Selamat pagi. I'm not sure if that's bahasa.
Wow.
My name is Kyle Villado. I like to do Kung Fu.
Sorry?
I do Kung Fu.
Oh, wow.
Kung Fu. Kung Fu. What?
Yeah.
Kung Fu
Oh,
Panda.
really?
Oh, is it hard?
Okay, can you tell us more about that?
Can you please repeat that again?
Can you tell us more about that?
I do like form based on like animals, and I do kicks, and I'm currently at brown belt level, which is very close to black belt.
Oh wow, that's impressive. Wow. Anyway, I'm quite curious. How do you know like to speak Selamat Pagi? Do you have any Malaysian families or relatives? Or
No.
using it from Google Translate?
Filipino. My dad has visited Indonesia for a bit of work, so he's picked up on whatever translate Indonesian.
Oh, your dad is Indonesian.
He's Filipino, but he goes to Indonesia for work.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Malaysia to Indonesia are quite, I mean, we are quite close and we know some of the words and some of the words are quite similar. So that's why you can understand us.
So it's very close. So
some
Malaysians
words.
can understand most
Okay,
Indonesian.
what are the words that you can speak? Like, what are the Malay words that you can?
I've heard of siyak. I know some slang from Singlish like makan.
Makan, okay, yeah.
Like the suffix la.
Allah, yeah.
La, yes. Is your mom Australian?
No, she's also Filipino.
Sorry, cannot really.
My mom's also Filipino, like my dad.
Oh, I see. All right. And but now you are now settled down in Australia
Was born
because
here.
your parents are working here. You were born there.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay.
So what I can see from your class is that you also have some mixed racial in your class, Debbie.
Yes. We have people
Not all
from.
Australian.
Yes, because in Armidale we have a university, so a lot of the students' parents come to study master's degree or PhD, and then they come to school. So we have Jisan, who was here before. She's from Bhutan. We have some students from Bhutan.
Oh, I see.
And we have some students from Nepal. And Samantha that talked about Taekwondo, she was born in South Africa.
Oh, wow.
And we have many students from Philippines or Myanmar or but we also have some refugee students in our school. They came from Iraq.
Oh wow. How many students in your school anyway? Like the total number.
1,200, 1,200 students.
Wow, 1,200.
Yes.
We only have about 700 plus.
How many do you have? 700?
700 plus, I think 740 perhaps. I don't remember the exact figure. But
we have 6 years, so you only have 4 years.
no, we have 5.
5 years. That's right. 5 years.
Oh, you have 6 years, right?
Yeah. So actually, our school, Armadale High School, we combined with the other high school here. So now we have 2 high schools combined, and we are building a new high school at our Armadale High School grounds.
Oh, that's why you told me that you are now in your renovation phase.
Yeah, now it's the renovation.
Oh.
Yeah, so next time we'll have a beautiful new school. So please come and visit us there.
Are you going to have a new name or still remain Armidale?
You don't have what?
Are you going to have a new name for your new school or?
Yeah. So our new school, we sort of already have the name. It's called Armadale Secondary College.
Oh, that's the new name.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's very big, but yeah, it's good. It'll be nice in the new school. Yeah. Okay, do you girls have many questions? They want to practice their English. So come on, girls, you have to practice the conversation now.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. How do you buy groceries during this pandemic? Like, can you really go out?
Yeah. You want to answer? Who wants to answer? Let Michelle answer. Someone different. Front seat swap. You boys, you already had to go. Who else wants to come to the front? Lane. Joseph, can you just move on? Emily, come on. Come in the front. We're just swapping the students to come to the front. They want to talk with you. Just wait a minute. Yeah, if you already spoken, then go. Anika, yay. Great. Okay, who wants to answer? Michelle, go. Tell them I'm Michelle.
So I'm Michelle. Hi.
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 We normally just buy groceries from the supermarket like we normally do. Some people are self-isolating and getting them delivered, but normally we just go down and social distance. So not really.
Tell them about our social distance rule then. How far should you be from another person?
Yeah, it's like one trolley, they say, and that's like, what is that in meters?
Maybe 1.5 meters.
Yeah, 1.5 meters, they say we should stay away from each other. Yeah, we're doing a very good job here.
So ask them in Malaysia.
So yeah, that is one question. What do you do when you go buy groceries?
Oh, it used to have a limit for a person to go to buy groceries, but now it is not anymore. So we can all buy groceries like we usually do, but of course we have social distancing.
Awesome to them.
Yeah, do you guys have to wear masks when you go out?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we do. We also need to scan our temperature before going inside the store. And write on our names on a book.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes at the shop, if we go for dinner to a restaurant, we have to write our name and but I don't think they check the temperature, do they?
No.
No. Yeah. No. So a little bit similar. Yeah. Okay. One of my students has another question. Do you want to ask it, Lynn?
Hi, my name's Lane.
Hi.
I was just wondering if you guys played any instruments in your free time.
I I don't think so.
Do
Wait,
you have any band girls in our
we have band girls, but they are not here.
Oh, they are not here. I don't have any band girl student in our school, but we do actually have band group like playing instruments, but they are unfortunately in my class.
Yeah.
No one
They're very,
good.
very big and bad.
Or
Do you
maybe do you play any instrument?
So I play piano and a little bit of guitar.
Oh.
Okay. Did you want to ask a question, Emily?
Oh, what are your favorite foods?
Oh.
Anyone else can speak? Maybe Q? Do you want to say something?
There are so many food in here, and I can't pick one because all of it are very delicious. But for me, I rather pick nasi lemak. Um, yeah, we eat nasi lemak with fried chicken.
It's so
It,
delicious.
it is Malaysian food.
Yes.
Malaysian number one food.
Tell them what is a
Yeah.
nasi? What does a nasi mean?
What nasi mean?
Ready?
Oh,
Rice.
nasi.
Rice.
Rice,
Uh,
rice,
rice.
rice.
Yeah.
Nasi lemak is our traditional food actually.
It's a
Yeah.
coconut rice, right?
Yeah.
Made from coconut milk.
Yes. And what do you eat that makes the nasi lemak so delicious with the rice? Just
Spicy, the spiciness. Sambal.
yes.
Sambal.
And cucumber.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't eat cucumber.
Strawberries.
Sambal.
Anchovies.
Sambal is what?
Anchovies.
Oh yes. Oh,
Yes,
anchovies.
Malaysia have many spicy foods.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Where do you girls come from all around Malaysia? What part of Malaysia? Can you tell us all one by one?
Okay, me first. I'm from Kuala Lumpur.
Yes. Oh, you
I'm
have
from
some cute-
Pahang.
Okay. Another?
I'm from Johor.
Johor.
Most
Yeah.
of us are from Johor.
Most from Johor. Yeah. Okay. So nobody from Langkawi.
No.
No. Do you go to Langkawi for holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Langkawi is beautiful. Did you want to ask anything, Anika? Ask a question. Swap. One more question from my student.
Hello, my name is Annika. Why is Friday a weekend?
Why Friday's weekend?
Actually, Friday is a week for certain states only. But actually, in Malaysia, most of the states have Saturday and Sunday as weekends. So only I mean I think just 4 or 6 states that.
Sorry, just frozen. Little bit frozen. Can someone continue? 4 or 6 days? Oh, can you try again? No, Faziliana.
What?
You just got frozen. Can you say again? So 4 or 6 dates have Friday. Yes. Oh, I think she's freezing. Her camera is freezing. But can you tell the students the reason? Yeah, why do you have Friday?
Because in our religion, Muslim the men have to go to mosque to do prayer. So we give a priority for them to have holiday time.
Okay, so if the men, when the men go to the mosque, then what do the women do?
We stay at
Stay at
home.
home.
We stay at home.
I heard in Kuala Lumpur, all the girls go to eat lunch with their friends and go shopping. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yes, it's very nice. Okay. Yes, because of religion, all the men go. And when you go in Malaysia, then you can think, oh, it must be lunchtime because there's so many motorbikes around the mosque. And you're like, oh, today's Friday, it's Friday prayers. So it's like if you forget, then you can see that symbol. Yeah, it's very busy around the mosque on Friday. Yeah, okay. Any other questions, girls? Malaysian
I
girls?
have a question.
Yes, please ask.
I'm Alia Humaira. The question is, what is your traditional dance?
Traditional dance?
You don't have.
It's kind of just a nutbush, really.
So explain.
Any outback kind of.
Well, there's like an Aboriginal tradition.
Oh, yeah, tell them about that. So tell them. No, but just tell them we have.
Traditions?
Tell them some.
Hi, it's me again.
Hi.
So it's really our traditional dances are from the Aboriginals. Most of them are from the original owners, which are the Aboriginals in our case. So most of the traditional dances are from them, but then we've got kind of like all together ones, and it's kind of just like the nutbush and things like that.
I don't know if they know. Or sometimes we have the country dancing.
Yeah, the country, the lion dancing.
Lion dancing at the country festival. Brian, you want to come and talk to the girls? Then you have to come to the front. I think Ryan wants to talk to you.
What?
No. Yes? Come on.
Hello.
Hi.
You're always moving at the back.
Yes, because he
Yeah.
wants to talk to
I
you.
got night.
I'm Ryan.
Hey.
Yeah.
Are you shy?
Do people in Malaysia have pets? And what kind would they be?
Oh, do you have
We do have.
Okay, what kind of pets do you have, girl? Maybe you can share anyone having pets at home?
I have
Who is,
cat.
okay,
I want a
Afzal,
cat, but I don't have.
I have a tortoise.
Afzal, can you tell us? Afzal, maybe you can speak.
In my house, I have more than 10 cats. Some of them is 9 years old or 10, and the youngest one is 1 or 2 years. And every
I
2
don't know that.
months, I will have a new baby, and more and more and more.
Where do where do you keep your cats?
My cat has its own room, so
the cats have their own room.
Sensei, are they allowed pets at the boarding house?
Just ask them, do you have pets at your school in the boarding house?
Yes, we do. Sometimes.
Yeah. So just cats?
It's a stray
Yes,
cat actually.
cats.
It's a stray cat.
Stray cats. Stray
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah.
They come because the girls feed them all the left food from the they feed them the food from the canteen. Yeah. Does anyone else have any pets?
Me. I have a tortoise outside my house. Like I have an aquarium.
Aquarium. Yeah. Good. Nice. Okay. Does anyone keep a horse?
Horse not really in Malaysia. We don't have like cow culture in Malaysia.
I know. But in Australia, guys, what kinds of pets do we have? They will tell you some of their pets. Cats, dogs, fish.
Sometimes farmers. So like sheep, cows,
alligators,
chicken, no,
chickens,
horses, and sheep.
horse.
Cows.
Okay. Oh, pigs. Some people have a pig as a pet. Outside. Outside, not inside. Hamster. Yeah.
Debbie.
Yes.
Debbie, I'm quite curious about your school uniform. What kind of school uniform that you're wearing right now? I mean, your students wearing.
We have many different school uniforms.
Oh, can you tell us more about that?
Okay, guys, just quiet. They want to know about the school uniform. So maybe Lane.
We only have one type of school uniform. I mean, like
just
the official one is only one white.
Can you see Lane? Just go over there for a minute. So as you can see, this is a girl's skirt. Okay, they have a skirt and a jumper for winter because it's winter now. Dan San, can you come here and show us the new top for the Armadale Secondary College? They want to know about the uniform. Come here. You do. Just show them the top. Yes. So this is just go up a bit. So you can see. Okay, stop. This has their logo. Show them the logo. Yeah. Yeah. And he has a short sleeve shirt. Even though it's winter, he's not feeling cold today. But mostly we feel cold today. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, sure, if you want to. Yeah, the people that Miss Speaker, some of my students need to go to the next class, but some students can stay. So it's up, we can continue. So some students just have to leave. So thank you. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
But some students, some students can stay. Yeah, we're gonna order pizza. Sorry, next time. We'll do cooking in Japanese class. Bye bye. No, you can stay because I actually told her you can stay. No, I only asked your period 3 teachers. Sorry. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, because you're in the double anyway. Yeah. It's okay.
Do I need to go transfer over to
Well, it's up to you guys. You want to stay? Yeah. Okay, settle down again and we'll just finish some more questions. Hi, Artie. Thank you for coming. Okay. So, do you want to ask something else?
Do you have any questions? Okay, Iman, go.
How bad this COVID-19 situation affect your mental health?
Oh. Has the COVID-19 really affected your mental health? It's a very, very good question. I think everyone is different, but some people will tell you for them. Boys who are talking, just stop. I'm going to order something now if you would like
So, with my mental health, I lost my voice for 6 months. I couldn't talk for 6 months. I just got it back recently, like a week ago. So I'm really happy to talk again. And it affected, just like I really talk to everyone around me.
Why do you feel that? I mean, why do you feel that?
Like, I couldn't talk, and it was like stressful because everyone said like you're sick, you need to go home, go check, like go to the doctor. Like don't go to school, you're sick. Why are you even here? Stuff like that. And to have lots of people say that even in public, and like going talking to people and then say go home and stuff like that, it's hard. But you can really get over it and just keep smiling in a way. Yeah.
So I hope you are recovering right now. It's sad to hear that. Are you recovering now? Yeah.
Yes.
It seems from your face that you have that glowy face that you are recovering.
Yeah, she's much better.
Yeah. Hope so.
Holidays, I think she got relaxed and refreshed.
6 months is very hard for anyone to not talk, and after I have it back, I do feel better. I can talk to my friends, and no one is calling me saying go home or something like that. But yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Sam. Anyone else want to answer? Anyone else feel affected? Do you hate not seeing your friends?
Yeah, I guess we just felt really lonely because we couldn't see our friends.
Yeah. Okay. How about in Malaysia, you know?
Teacher, can I ask?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, just listening, please.
Hello, my name is Zohaira. I once came to Australia and I went to Melbourne back to 2018. I want to ask you about what are the best or interesting place in Australia so I maybe can visit next time.
Great Barrier Reef.
Tell her.
Great Barrier, yeah.
Don't all just yell out answers. Someone has to say it and then tell them your ideas.
One of the best places to visit in Australia is the Great Barrier Reef. It's a really big reef off the coast of Queensland.
It's Seven Wonders of the World.
It's one of the
Yes.
7 wonders of the world.
Very big, very beautiful.
Have you been there?
I personally haven't, but I know people that have.
I was gonna this year.
Yeah,
and
we
then
were going to
Corona.
this year as
I was
well.
gonna this year, but then Corona hit.
Anyway, due to this COVID-19, can you travel now around your
Well,
country?
in state we can travel, but we can't go out of our state because me and my
You cannot go out of your state. Oh.
Yeah, because my family and I were going to go somewhere throughout New South Wales this October. So we can't really travel outside of the state, sadly, but it's always good to experience what we have inside. So it's all good.
Do you have to cancel any of your maybe flight tickets or anything?
Yeah, if you did have some and then the coronavirus hit, where you probably would, but luckily my family didn't do that, so we're all good.
We were gonna get plane tickets to go to New Zealand. But
Oh. Okay, any question? Any question for you guys, maybe? You have any question to ask us,
guys?
Maybe last question, I guess, Debbie.
Yeah, okay.
Favorite subjects? What are your guys' favorite subjects?
Favorite what?
Your favorite subjects? Do you have a
Subject.
favorite?
Okay, anyone like to respond? Favorite subject.
Favorite
Favorite subject.
I might say art.
Yes.
I'm with you there. I love my
Umufiza,
I
why
love
do you
to
love
draw.
art?
I love to draw.
Yeah, the same. I wouldn't say that. Oh no, I wouldn't say that.
Do you have art subject in your school anyway?
Yeah, my son said they love art as well. Yeah.
Okay, actually in our school, since our school is science school, so we only have art subject only for 3 years. Three forms, okay? When they are in form 4, maybe year 8, so they don't have art subject anymore. They are more focused on sciences, okay? Because we are science school. If we want to further our studies in art, so we have to go to other school which offers art subject or SPM, like IGCSE for you.
Yeah,
but say we get to choose. We get to choose like something with art or something with science or sport. People that are elective. So yeah, we get to choose what we want to do.
I think that's all. That's all for now, Debbie.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, see you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Finally, I can see your face.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
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 Thank you.
Thanks, Debbie. Maybe we can do this again next time.
Yeah, if
Maybe-
you would like to, that would be fun. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
nice for students to learn about Malaysia. So thank you.
Maybe we can have like pen pal project or something like that.
Yeah, let's talk about the next project. Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much, girls. Enjoy your day and study English hard. Bye. We'll learn some bahasa.
Bye.
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 Okay.
Oh my god, awkwardnya.
Okay dah. Thank you anyway.
Okay.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Okay, I recorded
Thank you, teacher.
I recorded the session. So later I'll share the link. So nanti you can look at your own video lah.
Teacher.
That's all for
Thank you, teacher,
yes.
for working us.
Teacher, I
For
wanted
telling
to
me.
ask you.
What?
Do you see the orange hair guy? He always moving. I got annoyed. Oh my god.
Dekat
Teacher.
belakang kan?
Teacher, nak kata lah, tak tipu rambut Lucas tu lawa gila.
They have very interesting hair, I think. Semua orang hair masing-masing.
I thought he was a
teacher.
girl.
And they can speak Malay.
Teacher.
Sorry? They can speak Malay. I'm quite surprised. I don't know that macam the students ada, I mean they have mixed racial in their class. I don't know about that. So I'm quite surprised to see some of them can speak Malay. Right?
Yeah.
I think they are international school code because they accept many many races. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
So.
Yeah, it's international, right? Even they accept refugees and yeah. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoy the session. So nanti we continue at class, at school, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Assalamualaikum, teacher.
Bye.
Welcome, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Uf, sempat semua laju.